Greetings, comrades. My name is Gigantals, and welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, if you what happened last time, we basically we wrote another poem. We're going to share it today. However, there was an incident in which after basically I was trying to help Natsuki get a manga, which was on the top shelf, but she fell onto me and it damaged some of her manga. And she was crying, but it wasn't because of that. And it turns out that she's had a really bad day. And so we promised to help make her happy, Boy Scouts and everything promise. So here we are, and we're going to carry on, getting to know her. And hopefully, whatever happened to her isn't bad. Anyway, we sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess we'll be holding on to this one now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, It's a good Buffet Girls best manga ever. Oh, little smile. She looks so cute. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Told you. Yeah, you told me. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. So, I'm going to show it to Natsuki first, because, we get along well with her. Natsuki reads my poem. She looks as bad as... Please don't cry. She looks like she'll cry. She keeps glancing back at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Huh? Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Oh. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You trying to impress me? Obviously. You think I'll let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Oh. There's something going on between these two. Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. Natsuki's face freezes, just like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans eyes of my poem once more. Oh man, you're trying to impress her now, huh? Oh, she's gonna love that. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, again. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? I didn't do anything. I did not do a thing. I just showed her my poem, okay? Nothing offensive, I just showed her. I'm not waving my hand. No! I just told her that the voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up, sorry. She reads through it, a smile not fading from her face. I see. You read this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like a poem a lot the other day too? I thought I put as much when I was doing the poem, when I was making the poem, I thought I made enough words that there was a balance between Natsuki and Sayori, didn't I? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating again? What do you mean cheating? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Yeah. Never mind, I'm just kidding. Haha. Okay. For the last time, can you please stop doing that pose? It's driving me nuts. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Neither do I, man. Neither do I. Anyway. How do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. Just... Oh, stop, please. It was just something for you... It was just something for you to think about. I don't like her. This demon. She's like smarter than everyone else. And for some reason, when I do the poems, she's not there. I can't impress her. So I have a feeling that she's got another role in this game that has nothing to do with getting along, trying to impress or whatever. And just for something for you to think about. She is really smart. In terms of like the game. There's something about her. Like it started with her eyes, but now it's just like what she says. It's unsettling me slightly. It's just something slightly dark about her. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. You should really stop reading things down for you, You have a bad habit of doing that. Yeah? But Gigan wrote this poem. We're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She's really stuck now. She apparently, sorry. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Gigan is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's like anyone wanted to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. Oh, that's so sweet. If you insist. She knows something. The demon knows something. She's about to headbutt Natsuki now. What? Why are you looking at me like that? She's looking at me, you mean? Like what? Like a snake, right? She looks like a snake like that. Never mind. Natsuki. I'll give you the poem. We're still not very fed, Sayori. She hasn't gone to read it yet. What about Yuri? So what? Well, I guess Gen's right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Look, I'll give it back to you when I'm done, yeah? Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, I'll read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Okay. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing in my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she's like spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Really? Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. She doesn't like spiders, right? Not bad, right? It wasn't bad. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's, yeah? Yesterday's was way too short. I'm just warming up. Oh yeah. Next we're going to have like a whole sonnet and everything. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. No, of course not. This is just scratching the surface, right? Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues in much simpler analogies. Analogies, yeah. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone who agreed that the subject of this poem, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Yeah, and do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my. Yes, chicken. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Yeah. I like reading manga and watching anime. That's mine. Something that you're afraid that if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. Don't make fun of me. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect each other. I think people. Why can't I read? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Yeah. Well, you're definitely right. Can I have a hug now? At least I can. Sorry. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you. So consider yourself lucky, okay? You see, like a tsundere. She's cold at first, but then she's like this soft, lovable thing, in the core. Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest, man. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? All right, I will. Oh no, I can't show Monika now. Hold on, oh man. Something in this game is just so beautiful. I feel like crying. Oh man. I'll show Yuri now. Just is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. She's not gonna like it because it doesn't have her words in it. Let's see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying. I respect you for trying different things, Gigan. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, yeah. I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. She's like fiddling with a ribbon or something. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. No, okay, I'm feeling guilty. She's a manipulative woman. She's just manipulating. I'm sorry, that was a mailman. It's just the postman. And it jumps. They put something through the mailbox. I'll get that in a minute. But just, I was had a heart attack just then. Anyway, so the thing is, She's manipulating me now. She's trying to make me feel guilty. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need. No, so I don't really need people to like them or anything. Yuri, yeah. I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. It's because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I try to do something in your style, I'll probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. A stupid mind. I like to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Just try letting your mind wander through your feelings. Okay. Now write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is it the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods, and Timothy hands me a poem. The raccoon. It happened in the middle of. Let me just. You know, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon... Sorry, I wasn't sure what I said. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. Pavlovian, sorry. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one yesterday. I can see that. It's a little more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Really? That's right. It's a little bit closer. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. So I should stop clicking there. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. She's good at this sort of stuff. You can see that. Yeah. If I take it at face value, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's just those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Like what? What? Do you actually feed raccoons? Are we in the US? No, we're not in the US, obviously, because that's in China, that's in Japanese. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Yeah. Did Natsuki also write something about that? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. That's a my fault for judging, isn't it? Never judge a book by its cover. Please don't tell her I said that. I won't. I promise I won't tell her that. Boy Scouts promise. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. It's fine. I'm glad that you're a good listener. Yeah. Okay. There you are now. Let's go. I'll move my mouse. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Gigan. Yeah. I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. But no, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, seriously overreact. You must be seriously overreacting. No, you see, Sinatsuki wants it. I'm not a good writer at all. You two do rock, paper, scissors, one of you. And then whoever wins gets to keep it. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, Maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. She's very random. Man. I'm sure your opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe in Atsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Yeah? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, not just a poem, it's a gigant poem. Ah, thanks. And that makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it. Suri hugs the sheet against the chest. Whoa, you're so weird, Sayori. No, I'm not very good at figuring out poems. Well, I'm not good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. Oh man, Sayori. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. Yeah. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I didn't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? So sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Yeah? Well, I don't even know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Look, it's all fine and stuff, you know, it's all nice looking out to others, but make sure that you can do it yourself without, you know, putting yourself in danger, right? Lesson to all of you. Make sure that if you before you look after someone else, okay, for whatever, make sure that you're in a position that you're in a strong position and that you can look after yourself perfectly fine before you look after someone else. Otherwise, you'll just end up in the same position as them. Yeah. Make sure that you've got strong foundations. Make sure you have a strong foundation before you help build a new foundation for someone else. Otherwise, well, you heard about the wise man who lived on a house on the rocks and the foolish man who lived on a house in the sand. Anyway, so I'm going for a tangent. I'll keep you. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. You know, there's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Oh, I was thinking of something else. But okay, bittersweet. Bittersweet it is. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I got you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. And sometimes you have a little rain cloud in your head. A sad poem can really help give the rain cloud a little hug. Ah, and then the rain cloud, stops raining. The rain cloud stops crying, and it just floats away and shows the sun. Is that what you mean? And make a nice happy rainbow. Oh, rainbow, yeah. Terry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh, it is? Yeah, take this pen and paper, write that down, because that's awesome. Maybe I'm getting a bit better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks again. I should go write that down then. You can read my phone now, okay? Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the little cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, in all bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my feelings go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through the locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. Then in they come in such a hurry. Did they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That is sad. Oh, come on. Really? I didn't expect it from Sayori. I think that the creators of I think the creators of the game, they must have either got professionals in to get these sort of poems in. or something because they're really good. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings lately. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. You idiot. Now you've just messed things up. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You got pretty passionate about this, huh? Yeah, she has. I hope you can keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll just ignore the die part. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had this habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. And when is one of those times? Seeing the passion in eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. That was nice. Okay, everyone. I didn't read her poem, though. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I had something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well at last minute preparations. No, I'm brilliant with it. I'm brilliant with it. Like, well, you know, you should practice like last minute preparations in case there's ever an emergency. I mean, I'm good at both planning and improvising as I go along. Like, that's really, I'm improvising as I go along, and my commentary is awesome, isn't it? Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? You won't need much more than a few decorations. Siri's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika? Oh man, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, Yuri. I'm not good at standing in front of crowds either. Just, how many of you out there the same thing, you know? You're fine in front of a group of friends, but if you're like in front of a crowd, like your whole class, you good at talking? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Siri's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Siri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Maybe you should consult us before. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's just not a bad idea. And it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. Yeah. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, sorry. I understand where they come from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. Yep, that was me. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of looked at. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we will be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. And most importantly, having fun! That's right. Stop! Monika, you're poking Natsuki in the eye. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? And inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the group, why can't I read? Seriously. I need to go back to primary school again. And if all it takes is standing in the room, in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Yuri looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Siri and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. At least you could just help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. It's gonna be seriously gonna be the death of me. Hey, calm down, Yuri. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monika. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Oh man, just yeah, I know exactly what they're talking about. In English, when we were doing this, we were practicing speaking for well, in English language. When we were doing like GCSEs, we had to come up with a speech that would last for 2 minutes or 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes, and we had to. No, it wasn't 5 minutes. Sorry, I've got to grow a brain. It was 10 minutes or something. We had 5 minutes of giving the speech and 5 minutes of doing questions, and we all had to stand up in front of the whole class and give the president do the speech. I didn't mind about space, and I messed up really badly on it because I ended up changing the presentation last minute and I forgot to send the new version to my teacher. So I had my old presentation. I was like, well, shoot, I'm going to screw this one up. And I didn't. I got a distinction for it. So, you know. But anyway, I know what they're talking about. I was nervous as heck talking in front of my fellow classmates. So I know what they're talking about. Oh no. No worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Ah, of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through a notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind a podium. The title of this poem is "The Way They Fly." Monika begins reciting. A poem. A clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply unnatural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Siri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. First, I was trying to make up for 4 people. I probably look like a seal or something. Sorry. Monika takes and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. I see exactly what she's doing. They say that if my English teacher said when we were doing the speeches, she said that if you're nervous, it's best to go be one of the first ones to do it. But you get over and done with quickly, and then you don't spend as much time worrying about it, which could mean that less time you spend worrying about it means the less you'll mess up. So you should go first. Yuri's fired up now, so let her go first, right? Keeping her head down, she walks over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After the Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform the sharp syllables of a fierce and... I messed that up. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Bravo! Bravo! Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was freaking brilliant. Sorry, I just had to say that because she wouldn't say it once. Thank you for sharing. Look, it looks like Yuri's down for the count, just... Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Yeah. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. Yeah, so come on, get it done with, so you don't mess up. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. Okay, yeah, I understand. I mean, you have to have good imagination to imagine a mirror. If there's like 50 people watching you, you have to have a good imagination just to imagine a mirror in front of you. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Story begins a poem. Somehow it feels like a soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery, like Sayori's. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Gigan liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with their kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a bit more focus behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just a little embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Hey, it's fine, practice. Practice makes perfect. We'll all be here for you to recite your poems too. And I'm sure your family will listen too. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem to challenge you a little more. Sorry, I thought I heard someone at the door. We don't have much time left before the festival, Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go forward, Gigan. It's like I could compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Gigan know everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. But Natsuki, that's brilliant. Just Natsuki, it's fine. I must get over with. There's like much of a section what to read. I had to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and sit in front of the podium. Everyone has to eyes on me, make it feel terribly awkward. Hey, look, you can make like a slide out there. They're all arranged in height order. And actually, I'm not going to say what else they're arranged in. Anyway, I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else is. Don't worry about it that much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something I'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of his seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting, obviously. Ugh. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Good. You may hear the music now. Where's the one that sounds like there's something bouncing in the background? Because that'd suit this right now. Bouncing. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. Good job, Natsuki! She husks back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do it again. Ah, well. You at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I could put it with a face or what for other people. Yeah. Well, it's just my friends. It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that Sayori on this one. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets. Let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. And I should be finding some other poems to write instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Just... Hold on. There it is. You look like you're about to hit her in the butt or something. Just not only that, but you look like she's about to get a face full of hair. And can you stop doing that, Snake? And I'm surprised that short skirt isn't like just blown up completely every time she does that. That would be wrong. Just could you stop doing that, please? Thank you. This one. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we finish planning tomorrow, and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Yeah, calm down, calm down. You'll be fine. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm and serious as Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika, then I'll have to do my best. I think right now just have the American flag in the background, like waving with the national anthem or something playing, like, you know. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two. We're always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Hehe. Man, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be nice, though. It's a nice, though. What's going on? Monika, you're headbutting... Monika, now you're headbutting Yuri. Can you stop, please? Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, again. You didn't have to say anything. What? Okay, now I'm missing stuff. Okay, you don't have to say it. Right. Whatever, let's go already. Oh, I'll welcome with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is a little bit quieter than usual and rests on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with the words. Oh. So, let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... this is hard. I will still walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I ditch you for Natsuki? Eh? But she's so cute and fun to be around. Man, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Gigan. So you think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I really made up my mind. It's like a rock, the earth. You can't move it, okay? It's just there. You can't shift the earth. You'd have to shift the earth for me to change my mind for that, okay? Okay, I'm really bad. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for CEO to care so much about. But I want to respect and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Stop. Okay, so I'm going to end the episode here before it gets too much longer. Yeah, so that's all I got time for this episode. If you like this episode, please do give it a like. Please do share my videos. Please do comment on anything I'm missing. You know, any choices I should have made, or if I might be going down the wrong route right now. Or you may want to give me hints to help me get along with all of the other girls. Once after I get close to Sayori, I'm going to probably do Natsuki next. You know, you can give me hints on how to do that. Yeah, please subscribe to my channel to see more of this content, and please do ring the bell so you keep up to date with my Doki Doki Literature Club series. I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you in the next video, comrades. Until then.